The Truth and Reconciliation Commission found that approximately 6,000 children died in Canada's residential schools, but experts say that number could be much higher. The cemetery could hold some answers as to what exactly happened at one of Canada's first residential schools. But the cemetery is on what is now private property, owned by a couple living in Alberta. For the first time, they've given interested citizens permission to come see it.
He expressed some reservations. He was never absolutely opposed to people ever coming up here. But recently he's just thought about it, I think, a little bit more and has given permission for people to come up here when they're part of kind of an organized group, when it's for sort of an educational or a community visit with the site.
The industrial school was open from 1883 to 1914 and started with just a dozen students. When the school closed, it was taking at least 100 every year. In 1914, the school's principal wrote to the Department of Indian Affairs to express concern about the cemetery outside. He was worried people would forget about it since it wasn't well marked, and that almost happened. The increased access is a chance for people with long-lost relatives to possibly identify their ancestors and add some pieces to the puzzle of their history. For others, it's a chance to perform ceremonies that have been missed.
Access to here would allow the immediate families, I guess, to come in and pay their respects, and possibly in our home community, what we do is we keep a lot of the area clean and free of debris and such. But also, again, too, in accordance with natural laws, the feasts and that are looked after by the families.
The group of concerned citizens have been working for over a year now to get public access to this site, and they say they'll keep going, possibly get it designated as a provincial heritage site. They have positive momentum that they don't want to lose. Bridget Yard, CBC News, Battle River.